I wouldn't be surprised. And what's up, everybody?
Great.
I'm gonna move the camera over a little bit because I think I just hit it.
Great.
A little better, a little better, a little better. Awesome. What's up, guys? I'm Brad from Impact Pops, and this is Daniel, and this is Ryan. And it's been so freezing out here, so I decided to wear my first long sleeve shirt ever. This
Ever?
year.
Today?
No.
Oh, congratulations.
No, I'm sorry. I just had to say it because it's like a stepping stone. It's a life event. That's really crazy. Don't look at me like that. Sorry, I had to say it. I had to say it. So today I am building a butt piece for a Halo 4 torso. So I just wanted to. This is what I have so far. I've been working on it for like 10 minutes.
It's beautiful. I mean, you can just tell what it is, just like looking at it now.
We have like 0 viewers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is this right?
But we have 3 likes though.
And 19 comments. But 0 viewers.
I can't access it at the moment.
Tiffany's back.
Tiffany's back.
He's back.
I called it.
Back.
She is back.
Back. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
I'm going to Facebook.
There we go. Now it's working. Now we got 11. Here we go. Now it's registering.
Now we're on the internet.
Awesome. We are on the internet.
Do you think it's gonna like put them back to 30 seconds ago or however long it was when we started, or is it gonna be now?
I don't know. Hopefully,
question.
if
I
we have,
feel like what they're seeing now is gonna be what we did.
you know, if
At
that's
3
the
minutes
truth, then we have 30 seconds to
Whatever
turn the. If we say something stupid, we can turn it off in 30 seconds. It's like censorship.
But it'll,
No.
but it'll see,
They'll still get it.
They'll
just
still
get
get
it
it?
30 minutes later or 3 minutes later.
Oh,
like, 11
Where's
seconds.
I'm sure YouTube should make an app for that.
They should make an app for
They
that.
should
Oh,
make an
you know what? You can see comments on this link that was provided.
Right.
Oh, but how do I refresh?
Go to the very top and do
Yeah.
I guess not.
All right, I'm gonna open Safari.
Yeah, you have to. What were you looking at it in the YouTube thing?
Yeah,
Can't do it.
it was showing comments though.
What? Oh no! It's talking about the
Wait a
censorship. Pause it.
See, it is behind. Dang.
It's a little bit delayed.
Where?
A little bit delayed up in here.
I'm gonna just do this really quick and then count the set. Oh, I'm gonna time it
He's
and
timing it.
3, 2. Oh,
You and
I'm
your
at 99
you and your
minutes.
digital
Okay,
clock.
there we go. It started.
Should we talk about analog versus digital? I kind
And
of
how
want to.
we had an argument about what was what the other
We
day.
did have an argument about what.
Can
was
you have
what.
a digital analog? No, you can have a digital analog, but you can't have an analog digital clock.
digital analog? You can have. You should.
Wait, what
Turn that
defines?
down.
Okay, what defines digital?
Yeah. See, digital. I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, you can have digital
Okay.
and.
Wait. Let's give everybody a background. What are we talking about? Okay,
Okay.
so we got into a small, just like a 5-second debate about whether your watch can be digital and analog at the same time. So keep going.
So my personal opinion is digital is anything that has to do with displaying, something on a screen, right? Are we displaying something on a screen? And then analog is the
The
zero.
So your argument is it's the
minute.
style. It's the
No, I don't think it's the style. I think it's the type of watch. I mean, I guess it would mean the style.
So
I think-
does it have to have a physical hour hand and a physical minute hand and a physical second hand?
For it to be analog, definitely. That's
Okay.
I think so.
Now,
Yeah.
if it has to be physical. So if it's like, for example, the Apple Watch
Okay.
is still analog in your opinion.
I think it's analog, a digital analog
All
clock.
right, I think
because you
here's
can,
the difference. You have
okay.
a mechanical watch and you have a digital watch. The mechanical watch is going to have the analog style normally, not a digital style. I don't even know if you could do that. However, you can't have a digital battery-powered watch that can display an analog style.
Okay, you should say what you said again, but better.
We can just wait 30 seconds and it'll show up again.
I don't know. It's a little
on-
confusing what you said.
Yeah.
So maybe like slower syllables and just like
I don't know. That's the
longer
difference. I don't know.
words,
I don't
maybe
know
slow down
what's
for
what.
our slow brains. No,
Your
or no.
slow Xbox brains.
Oh no. That was really weird. That was really weird. Now we're just listening to us talking
Yeah,
again.
that's not
No, it's not. Not Gord.
good.
No, I
okay.
think I just listened to it again, and what I said made pretty good sense.
Okay.
I'm glad what you said made sense to you.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
If it makes sense to you, that's all good.
I mean, of course. I mean, if you're trying to explain your point, so I get it.
Yeah.
Now it's gang up on Ryan today, isn't it?
I
You can try.
We will. I will try.
Ryan don't care.
Ryan don't care.
What's this? Why can't I?
Okay, I would still, if you guys would be willing to give us feedback on how the audio is, because if there's anything wrong with it, I would like to know early so we can fix it.
Yes,
Um,
definitely about the audio. So what did we establish? Did we establish that it can be analog and digital, or digital and analog are different things, and they cannot be?
okay, to me, analog, okay, is anything. Here, okay.
Don't be laughing. This is a very real question.
Here's a really obvious statement.
Okay.
Analog.
What
is
is the
anything
obvious statement?
that is not digital. Okay, so think about it. When you have a digital input as opposed to an analog input into your TV, you still have, you have electricity going in and things like that. The difference is the digital is processed.
I don't know, but
So-
all I know is on my Mac, I can choose to display an analog style on my Mac, which is not an analog watch. So
Because it's a clock.
We're talking about watches. Or is it the same thing?
okay, we're
We done?
yeah, I'm done. With
We're done talking about-
How do we bring this up?
I decided that I wanted everybody else. Listen, I want these people to put in their opinion because I want to be convinced one way or the other. Because I think
Ryan, you're upsetting preemptive faceplant because he's still waiting for your coasters.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Gosh.
There's a bit of delay. Brad's
You know-
been slacking.
hey,
Ah,
don't
he's-
blame
he's
this on
really
me.
behind. Well, we got so many orders. It's just been backed up. We're like 2 weeks behind at least already.
Yeah,
And Brad's busy. So,
very busy. Look at me.
but
Yeah.
you're right. I'll get on that. You're right.
Yeah, you were in the wrong here, Ryan. You were in the wrong.
I'm
here.
so far in the wrong. It's not even.
And don't you even try blaming this on me. It ain't my fault. You're the one that took too many orders. Yeah, this is you, bro.
Hashtag buy my coasters.
Hashtag by my. Which, by the way, I didn't see one time. I saw it commented on here, but that doesn't count because it's like it was basically said on here. No,
No, you're right. You're right. I didn't see any either.
I didn't see
We
it
just
one
saw
time.
like 10 on that initial post.
See, I was hoping and looking on Facebook if I could actually create like the hashtag on Facebook by my coasters, which I don't know if it
Oh.
was coasters or coaster either.
You can
It's
do it on
really
Instagram. It's coasters. Yeah, it was
I
coasters.
did do it on Instagram actually. There's one by my. I'm gonna see if it's still there. It was one by my coaster picture on Instagram.
Oh goodness.
Was it? Did you post it?
I think I posted it from Brad's profile.
Oh, you did. You did. You
By
on
my
somebody's picture.
Coasters.
So yeah, we should.
Oh
have
no!
a-
I just looked and saw what was there.
Okay. They're still getting clipping on the audio again. We need to do something about that next time.
I thought you were gonna be like right now.
We
I
can't
was
do
like,
anything about it. I don't know what the issue is with that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
let's just blame it on Ryan. I think it's Ryan's fault.
All right, I'll take whatever
Freaking-
blame.
Freaking Ryan. Okay, so I kind of want to address this, if that's okay with you, Brad.
Oh,
Um,
serious.
Well, here's the thing. They asked, would you guys sell full body armor already painted and done?
Oh,
The reason I want to address this is because so many people ask this. So why don't you go ahead and give us your 2 cents on that?
Do we sell a full body armor, painted and done? Sometimes. That's the answer, actually. We do take commissions. I do take commissions sometimes, and when I do, I mean, it's for anything, right? People submit their requests, and I, pick out what I want to do. And in this case, I am making a fully painted Halo 4 armor for someone, and this is what I'm working on right now. So you can see that. This is for somebody else. This isn't for me. The short answer is yes, but I'm not taking them anymore, unfortunately. I've taken 3. I think I've done 3 full finished suits in the past year. Like, I think coming up to the beginning of December, it's been a full year, and I've made 3 suits for 3 different people. So I'm kind of pooped out, and so I'm not really taking any more commissions when it comes to anything right now. Now, Eric's a different story. The other guy, in fact, Eric Newgarden, I think he's going to be starting taking commissions soon, but I don't think he's going to be doing full suits. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. But,
Well, you want to build. You have some ideas and projects that you need to work on.
Of course.
that you want to work on.
It's not like I'm finished making suits.
Yeah.
It's just I'm finished being paid.
You're not gonna make suits anymore?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually shutting down Impact Props.
Our goal was to reach 125,000, and it's just
We're done. That's it.
close.
It's like, cool, we did it. We could. We proved it to ourselves.
Yeah. So okay. All right, Brad. On this, kind of following on this topic, would you rather, when you're going through and picking like the requests that you see,
Yes.
what's more important to you, like how much something, like how much you can get monetary wise for it, or whether you like the project or not, or how do you choose between that? if you know what I'm saying?
Well, initially, it's how much fun I can see myself having building that specific thing. But after the initial excitement is over, I kind of need to think about how economical it is, and how realistic that request is. So I mean, usually I'm just like, oh, cool, I should do that. But then it's
Request
like,
that you see.
yes.
I apologize.
Oh, but then it could be like the Empire State Building, and then I'm just like, well, it'd be awesome if I made that. That'd be sweet. But then
You got a request to build that first.
totally,
How much were you gonna charge for that?
I was gonna do it for free. Actually, I was gonna pay for
I'll
all
build
the
you whatever you
materials.
want for free.
Yeah,
Promise.
it's okay.
Just like the ornaments, it's 100% guarantee.
Ornaments. That's something new. Is that new?
No, that was last time as well. It was the impact prop ornament, and it was the kneecap, I believe.
Oh,
No, wait, no.
I'm sorry.
It was the hand.
They
Top
made-
of the
The
hand.
hand plate that, or whatever that was, that goes on top of the palm.
Well, I'm making the butt plate now. Or what are we doing with that? Huh?
Well, I haven't decided.
Is that gonna be like a placemat or something where you can put your food? No.
Isn't that what a butt plate is already?
Yeah, that sounds like that'd be the best place to put. Yes.
Is this just extra right here? This
This
long
this
flat
is
thing?
that can be
This
like.
looks like the moon that you'd put in a kid's room.
No. This is.
Oh my
this is
God.
the mustache.
Mustache.
Yes, this is a
Oh, mustache.
Mustache.
Listen,
You
Ryan.
can get it at the mustachery.
Listen, Ryan. You may not have
In
the
fact,
looks.
do you have an extra cutting board? I'm just gonna fashion this into
I would,
a
but
moose. Oh, you don't? Do you have another? You don't have another.
I have these. But I'm kind of
That's fine.
here. Listen.
What about?
You may not have the looks and you may not have the dash, but you will win yourself a girl if you only got a
have
mustache. And now you have the means.
A mustache.
And you can
A mustache.
you can
A
use
mustache.
this.
A mustache.
It's not going to be very pretty,
Oh,
but you can use that. A mustache. If you've only got a
can
mustache.
can we do a giveaway between the people on the of the? Well, if
No.
they pay for shipping.
Yeah, if you pay for shipping,
If
Brian.
you pay for shipping, you can get my mustache.
Mustache.
Oh, what?
You done fubbed. See, it's not as easy as it looks.
Nothing ever looks, guys. Okay.
Really? Okay, Tiffany, I saw your comment, and we will do something about that after this
What
What's
are we
she
doing?
saying?
Nothing.
We got choppy
What
audio
is she
again.
saying?
Nothing.
What is she saying?
Not important.
Oh, there is a spelling error on
I don't
something.
want to bring it out, but
Wait,
Well,
where's the
we're
spelling
spending
error?
our time. If you
okay, I will go double check this.
No, you don't have to do this now. We do this later.
That's what I said.
Good.
What's the spelling error?
It says full instead of cool
On what?
on the
On the
about
Facebook?
section. Apparently,
Look, that's been there forever.
Fool things. Somebody hacked our page. Maybe it was you, Ryan.
Oh,
when
maybe.
when you hacked
That's
in.
it was probably Ryan. It's Ryan's fault.
Thanks, Ryan.
Gosh, Ryan.
Gosh.
He won't log in. This is my computer, by the way, that you all get the pleasure of viewing Brad's wonderful work through.
Yeah, that's all
But he
you're
won't
doing.
log into Facebook anymore because we've had. Oh gosh. Well, there's some stories I don't think are appropriate to share on this.
Yeah, it
And I
is.
don't want to.
Yeah, it's very appropriate.
Well, no,
actually.
this one is appropriate. I logged on to Brad's
Sure.
Facebook, and he said, he warned me about it before, which kind of reminded me of things that he's done to me in the past on Facebook. So I needed some revenge.
Oh, bull crap! You already had your revenge.
Actually,
You were the initiator.
This is your own
yeah,
fault.
I had the preemptive strike, and then he retaliated with a very decisive blow.
We have to tell everybody what I did.
No, we're not going to tell what you did, but we'll tell.
I did good.
No,
That's
we're not.
it.
But I mean, not that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care, but I just, the audience. Anyways,
He cares. That's okay.
anyway,
It's okay.
so on Facebook, there's a thing that I don't think people use much. It's like add a life event, and so I went in there and was like, all right, I'm gonna add a life event to Brad's thing. The beauty about adding a life event to someone is you can set the date. So you can set the date to like forever ago,
Oh no.
and no one will ever see it unless you go like way back. And so it could be like Brad grew a left hand, and it put it like 2 or 3 years ago, and he's not going to go back and look at that, but eventually someone's going to see it.
Now
and
I'm
be like,
gonna go look
"What?"
because you're dirty.
No, no. But so to avoid that, I did it current, and I said Brad overcame clapping spontaneously every time he walked through a doorway.
It's a real disorder.
It is.
Disease?
It's a
Disorder?
horrible disorder.
It's horrible. and
Disorder.
We need to fund it. Fund research.
Yeah, we need to do an ice bucket challenge for that as well.
Yeah.
Something like that.
An ice bucket challenge.
DJ Crow. This is not our full-time job. We actually don't get paid for this.
Not?
So
At all. Oh, I do a little bit.
when he sells suits, I guess. When you take commissions. but-
When I sell this mustache here, I'm gonna make millions.
Millions. Millions and millions.
By the way,
in gazillions.
I was listening to NPR News,
Oh, garb.
and there was a bust in the dark net, in the deep net of like drug lords and hitmen and all kinds of stuff. recently.
That's pretty crazy. The deep net, or what is that what it's called?
I don't
Deep
know what
net,
it's
the dark
called.
net.
I kind of want to know what that's. I don't even know what that is.
So actually, I have a friend that goes on there and knows how to like get through it. But basically, from what I understand, like 90% of the internet isn't accessible through basic search engines. So that's where basically criminals go and to stay anonymous and like do like Bitcoin laundering and child, pornography and stuff like that. So
yeah, there's a lot of messed up stuff.
that's a really crooked mustache.
You know what? Don't judge my mustache, okay?
It's okay. You can grow.
This, it was really a lot better.
No one can
before
see
I-
it.
Before I touched
No one
it
can
up.
see the mustache.
It was a lot.
No one can see the mustache. Show them the mustache.
No, it's not. It's not finished.
Okay.
I can correct it.
Daisy, the GTR was actually one of our fans
No, it was mine.
Friends.
that Brad befriended, and he's currently
It's our bro, dude.
He's his name's Chris. He's very, very cool.
Very, very
Um,
chill.
He's one of the most awesome guys I've met, and he's incredibly manly. Okay.
Trade you with the Exacto?
No. Just 1 second.
Trade you for a second? Okay.
Trade back. It's like Pokemon up in here. Pokemon cards. I trade and I'm like, oh, I got cold feet. I want my Pikachu back. No?
Yeah.
Nothing? Mr.
Yeah.
Slick back hair? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna awkwardly slide in my rolling chair out of the shot.
You can do that as I finish
cutting
my awesome mustache.
I'm gonna slide back in. Much better.
Oh yeah.
So what were we talking about? The dark web?
Yeah, the dark web.
Oh yeah, so apparently he was talking about there was a big bust, which is not.
There was a
Surprising.
big, yeah, and it there was a lot of Bitcoin. You said Bitcoin, and it made me think about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Bitcoin. Oh, it's time. It's time to do the next part. I'm sorry. I just got really
What are you working on there now?
The butt piece, though. It's a little buddy.
It looks kind of like a docking bay in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds.
Okay. I don't even know what's Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds.
Game that I used to play a long, long time ago
Trade back.
in a galaxy not so far away.
So I'm
Hey,
gonna
you
cut-
said this was crappy foam earlier or something.
Yeah.
Is it different than normal?
No, I
It's just
actually
perfect.
yeah, there are a lot of imperfections though on this foam. I'm not using those pieces obviously, but I guess it's kind of a gamble on the kind of foam that you get half the time. Like
You
like, I
have to
went
weed
hardwood.
through.
Yeah, but you can't tell because it's all the flat side is like in on each other. So all you see on the package is this outside piece.
Oh.
So it's
Wait, no. Why did I give that to you?
it's a gamble.
It's Tiffany says that it's a chief stash.
A
Chief.
chief stash.
Yeah, like master chief stash.
Oh.
Okay.
Where that
I feel very rude being on my iPad.
why? You're the one that's looking at the comments. You should not feel rude at all. Why do you feel rude?
Because I'm not paying attention.
You should pay attention now.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, I want to talk about something, but I don't know what to
Hang on one
talk
second.
about.
Okay, so where are you? You're just I want to talk about something. Where are you based? Where are you based, Brad?
We are based in Davis, California, and Norman, Oklahoma.
And he's from Texas.
Not half the time, I should say. A fourth of the time, I am in Dallas, Texas. Yeah. There you go. Or Fort Worth, I should say.
So
DFW.
this is working out really well. Oh
How's-
wait, hot glue.
How's it look?
It looks pretty great.
He's pretty good.
So,
I'm sorry, it's really
what did you guys do for the Master Chief Collection release?
Well, you were actually here with us, but that's a really
I
good
was-
question.
I think he was
I
posing it
talking
to them, Brad.
To the,
Oh,
To the
audience.
important ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what did you guys do for the Master Chief Collection? Did y'all go to the release? Did you stay home and
Perhaps
Make
watch
a-
an awesome video.
make a awesome video? And that's what we did during the Master Chief Collection.
Did you guys like that?
Yeah.
You guys,
I lost
you guys
something.
like that?
I lost the Sharpie cap.
Oh,
Sharpie's there.
you. I don't know how I have it.
Hopefully, I'll like that video. We had a lot of fun making it. We did it the night of the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, we did it in 3 hours.
3 hours we filmed and
It's
edited.
pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive,
Okay, Gregory, you asked a second to sound. We should probably answer you. We actually started filming. Okay, so Greg's question is, would you guys ever consider starting a tutorial series? And I think your previous question was, will we ever do like a booklet or anything like that that would, give step-by-step directions on how to build for beginners?
I have a good answer to that.
Go for it.
I know most of the stuff that I do personally is scratch building. So just kind of like just going for it. And that's really actually really hard to teach. Like Daniel was about to say, we spent a lot of time trying to make a tutorial series of videos, and all of the stuff that I've learned to do, I guess when it comes to scratch building, I've learned by doing. And so most of the stuff that I do from the outside, you can't really tell why. You can't it's hard to understand why I'm doing something a specific way. So it became very hard for me to explain and kind of direct you guys how to do it. But now building with templates, that is something that is pretty easy to teach. Explaining the templates, explaining how to actually build it. But whenever you're the problem that we ran into is we can teach someone how to build a specific thing, but when it comes to actually scratch building and making something that you want to build, say if you wanted to scratch build a Master Chief, and we're working on this Pathfinder thing, we kind of show you how to build this Pathfinder thing. Like now you know how to make the Pathfinder, but not Master Chief. So that's kind of the problem that we ran into.
So as a follow-up question, is it difficult to make templates or
to construct templates, or like to actually
build? Like for you to make templates and put them online and then make a tutorial from there?
That's a good question. I don't usually build with templates at all. Like when I was first starting out, I didn't make templates of my work at all. But when I made this red suit over here, I made templates of the arms and legs and stuff, and it kind of slowed me down probably about a week. It took me an extra week to make the templates because I just kind of go. So it's a little harder. I wouldn't say it's harder, but it's more time consuming for me to make templates, and that's why we don't have more up there. But hopefully, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think that's really good. And Jeebus, it's the same idea. His question is, have you ever considered in-person lessons or tutorial classes? It's again the same problem where you just I don't know how to build. So when I was filming this with Brad, I was kind of being the student and seeing if I understood how to do it so that someone else would understand it as well. And it's just the scratch building is just like drawing from a mental image that you have, and it's not something that is easily taught between two people. So even if I think even if you had in-person lessons, it'd still be difficult to convey the building process.
But if you're constructing, I'm sorry, I lost my Sharpie again.
That was me.
This is a thing. People are taking my Sharpies. But like going back to building templates, that's not very hard to teach. But I'm going to put this here. Okay, you can't reach it. So that's something that we could try doing. We could invest our time in making videos like that. But when it comes down to scratch building, it's kind of harder to do that. That we found it to be harder to do that. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Jeebus.
Basically tips and what you can do.
Tips, yes,
Tips
we have
tips.
we have a bunch of tutorials on impactpropscustoms.com on how to make the helmets, on how to do all of that. I don't know if there's actually a foam tutorial on there, but I know Bill Doran from Punished Props has a nice ebook online that he's selling for pretty fair price that tells you how to make your own templates and you construct things with foam.
What was the hardest thing for you when you were learning this?
The hardest thing, like when I was just starting out.
Yeah, when you were starting out, was it 6 years ago?
I don't even know. We could do the math, but it was probably finding the motivation to continue building. When I first started building, I wasn't very happy with the stuff that started coming out.
You weren't always this good? I just figured,
No, everything I've learned is just from experience and just continuing, persevering, and continuing building. So when I started out, I didn't like what I was building. So finding the courage or the perseverance to keep going. Finding the perseverance, is that the right? It's probably not the right thing. But anyway,
Persevering.
persevering was hard. I didn't want to keep doing it, but then I kept on getting inspired by people like Tim Wynn and Jim McRae, all those guys that are fantastic at building Halo things. They inspired me to keep going. So there it is.
How do you fit armor?
How do I size armor?
Yep, practically the same question.
To like myself, like if I'm building it for myself.
Why don't you say for both? Yourself and other. It's the same reason.
For myself. I build something and I try to I look in the mirror and try to size it to my body type. I don't size. I don't do that with myself. But that is a one way. That is a good point. A lot of people do that. Due to mean poop. Continuing. When I make suits for other people, I most of the time try to get them to, I guess, make a duct tape dummy of themselves for me, so that I can size every part to their body.
#buy mustache.
Did you do a mustache?
It's not complete, okay?
It's not. No one can see it. She says no.
Yeah. Is that available to me?
Available to you? I'll glue it for you.
All right. Yeah. Here you go.
I would glue your mustache. Did we answer your question? Hopefully we did.
I think that was a good
We
answer.
kind of got distracted. So sorry if we stopped in the middle of that.
All right. I'll hold it if you want to hand it back.
But I want the mustache.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
And I need the scissors.
Unless someone outbids you for it.
Yeah. Is that going
You
on?
can have it.
Is that going on the eBays tonight?
No, it's not. It's going
Okay.
it's going to the comments.
Oh, bids. All right.
Yeah, you have to.
Starting at $1. $1. Hey, $1. I did $1. Anybody? $2. $2. Anybody got $2?
I got $2.
Anybody? I don't. I don't have $2.
How does a high school student get started with something like this?
Oh, that's awesome.
You should show everybody. They're actually being left out of this.
It's not ready yet.
It's not ready.
It's not. It's almost ready.
It's not
but
ready
It's not
yet.
quite.
All right. Say the
When you
question
put it the
again.
other way around, it'll look like a boss. No, like other way around. No. Yes.
Hey, no one can see this. Oh,
That's like the old wise man.
Yeah,
I like
like
the
that.
other one better.
you guys will see
This
it
is like
in a
no,
minute.
my-
In a minute.
This is
No, this is freaking
Mario.
Yeah, right there. It's
Mario.
Mario. What was the question?
Okay. How does a high school student? Oh my god.
Use your words.
Oh my god.
Use
High
your
school.
words.
How does a high school student get started with something like this? Or rather, how and when did you get started? Beyond watching tutorials, what's the next step? So basically, how did you get started?
How did I get started?
Sure. I think you've answered this before. But
Oh, lots of times.
Dude.
Probably on every single one of these videos, but that's okay. I got started by just kind of Googling everything. I started building with my buddy. There's a really long version of this story on the first video of these Impact Props live builds. But I just kind of Googled stuff, found some tutorials, and just kind of started. I guess with high school, it's kind of hard to find the time to do it, but I found time, and I guess it's all about finding time to do this. So
Cool. I want to go to Facebook and see if anybody posted questions on the earlier link. that
we
had today.
did, yeah. I think some people did that.
So let's see if anybody has any of that.
Ooh, this is perfect. I totally guessed.
Wow, Brad, I didn't know how hard this X-Acto knife thing was.
You took the X-Acto?
Here,
Yeah, thank you.
you took my scissors.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. You want it back? I was like, you traitor, you're taking all my crap.
These are tools, Brad. They're not crap.
It's crap. It's crap, especially when these blades dull as fast as they do, which is unacceptable. Sorry, that's one of my pet peeves about X-Acto knives.
Okay, so Tiffany asked on the earlier link
Yes,
that
she
we had
did.
about the shins. So if you want to discuss that for a little bit.
I don't know the specific question. I mean, we can discuss it. Tiffany, you should write up the question that you have, and we'll in the comments, and we can take a look at it.
Tiffany has a question.
What are your specific issues with the lower legs? That is something I would like to know. Is Andrew Gillen here?
I'm not a babysitter.
That was rude. That was. You should apologize.
Okay. I don't see any messages from you.
Oh no! I was so sad.
Best tips for getting amazing detail like yours.
That's a good question. Okay, kind of, it's not really a question. Use the technique called layering. Now, I guess, what is layering, you may ask? Layering is
What is layering,
I
Brad?
am about to show you what layering is. So what I've done here is I've made just the base piece, and I'm about to make another part that goes on. You use thinner foam to just kind of stack on top of each other to give the, I guess, the crevices and dimensions and 3D aspects of it that are harder to make out of this thick foam. So if you're gonna do detail work on your suit, on your foam costume, use the technique called layering. I'll show you. If you stick around, all 14 of you, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how I do it.
Andrew's here.
Yay!
Andrew, welcome.
I was about to be like very depressed. We were about to call this video off because you weren't here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much you mean.
That's pretty serious stuff.
It's pretty serious.
On the previous note on the detailing,
Yes.
one of the things that I think really brings out the detail is the weathering,
Backed.
aka battle damaging. So that's something that you should consider doing. And a lot of people make really, really cool suits and really cool paint jobs on the helmets, but they don't do any battle damaging, so it doesn't look as awesome. But that just might be I might be a bit biased just because that's one of the things that Brad really emphasizes on. So I guess
No. Well.
so
yes.
I think that I trust him because he does a good job. So
I mean, when it comes down to battle damage, everybody has different inputs or opinions on this. So, I mean, like I personally, I love my suits looking like they're straight from hell. Came straight from hell. Yes, you can gasp all you want.
you mustn't all despair. Okay. Tiffany wanted to see the back of one of the shins, and she's having a hard time putting the templates together.
Oh, Tiffany, I know your exact problem, and I kind of fubbed up. I left a piece out of the templates. And I apologize sincerely because I completely forgot about that. We discovered it last time when Eric tried to build his. And so I'm sorry. Give me a second and I will do that. I'm sorry. This is me apologizing for my
Good job.
yeah.
Now, and
I'll show you. I'll show you. It in essence, it's just one long piece. And the reason why, I mean, I didn't do it on purpose, but I can see now why I forgot about it is because on the back, in order to make it bigger or smaller, it has varying sizes for that piece. Let me. I'll go show off what I'm doing.
So
You mustn't not despair.
How's it look?
There's a secret you should know.
To capture the hearts of the fair.
How's it, Brad?
Very mustachy.
That's awesome.
So hopefully you can kind of see that it's just kind of one long rectangular piece that's, I will actually give you dimensions. Cap. I just slammed on the ground and I apologize.
You're gonna table.
To table. If you have skinny legs like me, this is the size you want. Wait. 4 inches. This right here is 4 inches. And I'm going to guess this is 3 inches. And it's not 3 inches. It's 2.5 inches. So up here, it's 4 inches. And down here, it's 2.5. So if you have really skinny legs like mine, it'll work. But if you have a little bigger legs than mine, you're going to want to make it a little bit bigger. You just kind of want to, if you have everything put together except for this back piece, you can kind of put it on your leg and kind of see how big it needs to be.
Cool.
Wait, one more thing.
The Velcro.
So the way I have this one designed is it kind of Velcros out. It's pretty crazy.
So how would you go about building that when you have the templates?
I don't think I have that piece in there either.
Is that
I'm sorry, yeah.
Is that a scratch build thing?
No, I really up with those templates. No, let me show you. I'm sorry. I use 5mm foam on the inside here, if you can kind of see. Right here for that piece. I'm gonna have Velcro and kind of Velcro it back. And on this side, it's just kind of glued on. But I'm sorry, I really did screw up.
Wait, so you just put a thinner piece of foam right there in the middle.
On the inside,
On the inside.
Yeah. Yes. So I apologize. Wait, what's this?
You guys aren't gonna believe this. I want the Edward
The Edward
statue
Kenway.
that is $295 worth for free from the Assassin's Creed Spin to Win game when I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Unit. Brad can vouch for me.
I could if I saw pictures of it, which I did not because I have not been on Instagram for a little bit. So hopefully I can vouch for you later. But congratulations.
That's pretty awesome. I'm jealous.
That's pretty chill.
That game actually looks really cool, the new one.
Gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited to get an Xbox One. You guys who are watching would be very
This is a good
sad.
question, Ryan. Okay, what would you do if you saw a follower show up at a con with the Chiefs stash?
Oh my gosh. I would be so amazed and happy.
People watch this?
Hey, it's that one. That would be super cool.
People
Chief
watch
stash.
it.
Look at him. He's so awesome.
He's like Mario. This is like Mexican Chief.
You want to see? Okay, so this is what we talk. Like, here's
Mexican
the. Here's that would be Italian anyway. This is.
I mean, either way, right?
That's like the Mario stash, and here's the
Oh God.
like the old man.
Oh, why did I do this? That's wasted
Like this is
foam.
the sense. Ah!
Oh,
It's durable.
my Lord.
This is the moving on. This is the sensei stash.
How
Here.
did that happen?
I don't know.
All right, here's something that I just made up a rule. I made up a law, and it's I am the dictator in this situation. You do not get to touch that helmet anymore. I'm just kidding. I just revoked it. I give you a pardon. Just this once, though. Don't
Oh, thank
fub
you,
up.
King.
You know, I'm here to
How
help.
did you come up with the term "fub up"?
I did not.
We should just stop using it.
Why?
It sounds not good.
Okay. Well, what should I say instead
Prop it
then?
up a little bit.
Mess up.
I done screwed up, but I like saying I done fubbed up. I don't want to say fub because fub is not a good thing.
Gregory, that's a good question. Is there a tip or a trick that you wish you knew when you started out?
Yes.
Good.
Mm.
Next question.
Yeah, we're done. Next question. No, but seriously,
What's the meaning of life?
wow, is that really the next question?
No, I made that up.
Oh gosh, it's like, oh, that's a hard one. Let's just kind of go back to this. But now that since you said that, I don't want to answer this question.
Oh,
No,
I'm just kidding. Okay, so one thing that I learned that I wish I knew when I started out building is reinforce whenever you hot glue something onto a piece, make sure you reinforce it on the back. So this is kind of a really bad example, but say I want to, which I do, glue this piece to this. When I initially glue it, I'm going to put a bead here, and I'll show you. That's my Sharpie. But then once, usually what I did when I started is I'm going to punch you. I'm going to punch you. Watch your hand. When I started, I just kind of left it like that. But now I put another bead on the inside right here to reinforce it. So it's less likely to rip. So that's one thing that I wish I knew.
So hot glue both sides of the
Well,
seam.
not necessarily the outside, but just reinforce it on the inside.
Oh, okay. Someone said, wait.
Hashtag Ryan Butterfingers.
Who said that?
Preemptive faceplant.
Hashtag
I mean that's a lot coming from a preemptive faceplant person.
That's true.
But that's
Preemptively
But I'm not judging.
Actually, you know what? Preemptive faceplant, that's pretty much exactly describes what happened. See, the chief took a preemptive faceplant. But
So it's his fault, right?
it is. It's your fault.
I see what you did and how you did that. Yes.
He's trying. See, the chief was trying to relate to you, and then it just went bad. Someone described it as a Pringle stash, which is like so accurate. It's unbelievable.
It's Pringle Chief.
Pringle chief, yes.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
No, so.
That's not even a. Yeah,
Oh.
fell off. It's fake, Ryan.
I know.
It's
You're a
okay.
phony.
You'll get there. I'll get there. We'll get it together.
Okay, how do you make such clean cuts? Every time I try to cut angles, they always end up so jacked.
Yeah, me too.
Who asked that one? Dylan. I know Dylan. Use fresh blades, knucklehead. No, I went and got these. They're new. I got it from Hobby Lobby for like $4. Stash up on them and is that right? Stash, get it? Stash. But yeah, use an X-Acto knife, and I guess when you're trying to make a cut like this, like this angle,
Just like that.
just like that. I just kind of do this.
You gotta
I
do it very
score it really quickly, really carefully, right along the edge, just a little bit. Hopefully, and then I get the angle that I want from there.
And you do one pull across. You're not like chopping or sawing. You're just dragging it straight through.
Yep. That's exactly right. And then you get pretty clean angles. And then in the end, it doesn't really matter how good the angles look. So sometimes like I
know.
kind of cut right here.
We should discuss it.
What? Why?
You guys are
That's
just
true.
having like a subliminal conversation without everybody else.
Oh no, I was letting you finish.
Oh, thanks for letting me finish. Anyway, here we go. I cut it like this, but as long as this edge right here is clean, you're perfect. You're fine. So anyway,
So that's a pretty cool Captain America picture in the background.
Captain America is great. Yeah.
Captain America.
I don't get it. I literally don't get
I
it at
don't
all.
understand either.
It's because it's not Captain America.
Oh, wait, are you serious? Are you serious? What?
Wait, but I was trying to. Did we not have the Captain America picture?
But he's. Oh wow! Hey, I just noticed that is
Yeah.
Captain America, Daniel.
I guess he is American. He's kind of he's not.
Actually, we don't know if it is Captain.
He's a billionaire
He could be Captain
philanthropist.
America
Yeah.
and Iron Man.
You know, so what would happen if Captain America was inside the Iron Man suit and then punched
he'd be
something?
confused because he'd be like, "How do I use these technologies? I don't know."
He's like, I didn't have this back in my day.
Wow, this is not Captain America much.
What muscles?
He's older and wiser than you are.
I don't think he's
I
pretty
mean, he
wise.
could be wiser, but that's
Yeah, he ain't wise. He's still like 20 years old technically. He hasn't like matured while he's under the ice.
Valid point.
That's true.
Valid point.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of
I win.
interesting. Oh, like I was gonna say, why doesn't his brain enhance like with his body? But that.
Well, I
I
mean,
guess that
you
would-
get
It
wiser
did,
with.
It did though. Like he did get smarter because he was kind of nerdy and
Wait, but
weird.
hold on a minute.
Okay.
Nerdy and smart.
You
means nerdy
get
and smart.
wiser and smarter from experience.
Right.
So if you're in a coma for 50 years and you wake
You're
up,
right.
then you're just not automatically smarter because
You're
you're
right,
older.
But I mean, what I was saying is that like when he took the drugs, the little
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
he
Was he
could've-
smarter
I
then?
mean, well, he could have been not necessarily like he didn't gain intelligence, but he could potentially
but
like,
he's smarter.
but he could learn more quickly and or like
You know,
have better
what I
IQ.
was impressed with was his newly gained ability to like repel bullets
Yeah.
before they
Wow,
were near him.
that's just
Like, no matter
something-
what,
I
just
wish
like-
I had that skill.
Just it was. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. You know, super or Captain, super.
I still haven't seen this. Super. I haven't seen the second one
Super.
yet.
It's a good thing. It's a good
have-
thing all the Nazis were shooting for the for the shield. Not his,
That's-
it's like
Yeah.
it's like get the shield.
It's got a big target on it, so I can see why they do it. It's just like the.
This is what we practice for. This is what Hitler prepared us for.
Yeah, no, just like them stormtroopers.
Yeah.
We should hit on stormtroopers.
Hit on him.
You shouldn't
Hate
be
We
a
should hit
stormtrooper.
on Storm.
Oh yeah, they're really man. Just like they're.
You should make some stormtrooper suits for us so we can go to the new Star Wars eventually, whenever that is, and be all fun. Have some fun.
That would be pretty awesome.
Mhm.
You can be Darth Maul though.
Darth
Darth
Maul.
Maul is the man with the plan.
But he's not in. Is he in?
Psh, nah,
Yeah.
he dead, huh? Did you do that?
I don't.
I think you
know.
did.
What is it?
I think that's actually.
I don't know how it would
that
happen.
looks like a part of his looks like a brush.
It is a
Uh-oh.
brush mark.
It's not.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
Yeah.
The tablecloth destroyed the helmet. That did not do anything.
We
Remotely.
no longer have Chief.
He's no longer with us.
Chief is down.
He's time for the count.
Wait, if the helmet of Chief is here, does that mean that Chief isn't wearing his helmet right now? Someone can see who he is. Is that what that
We don't
means?
get caught up in the particulars.
Okay, or does he have like another? Does he have like two helmets that he switches off?
Yeah, he's got like
He's got
his
a
home
ton of
armor.
helmets.
When he's home, he's just like
Just
his
relaxing.
sweatpants. You know how like we have our sweatpants. He's got his like relaxed, chillax and armor,
So-
Chillax in armor.
aka his birthday armor, aka
So question,
he's naked.
question. Now,
I'd be naked if I was
now-
you. Yeah.
don't get mad at me because of my ignorance, but is Master Chief
Oh,
considered,
ignorant.
is he considered a superhero? Is he a superhero?
Oh
Well-
my gosh, my
Well, hold on a minute. What's your definition of a superhero?
my entire English class last would it be last semester? I don't know.
No,
Last
it was freshman year, wasn't it?
No. I took English 2 my sophomore year,
Oh,
like the last semester of my sophomore year,
okay.
and the whole thing was about superheroes and villains and comic books.
Perfect. Then you understand what's going on.
So is Master Chief? We have an
Well,
expert, we have an expert to answer
Oh
this
yeah,
question.
yes, sir.
So,
No,
Mr. Lewis, in your expert opinion, do you think Master Chief is a superhero, or has he just been made out to be that way, or is this just like something that the lamestream media is trying to push on us?
the lamestream
The
media.
lamestream media, that's right.
That could be a thing.
I know. I was just saying that. The lame. Why not listen to the lamestream media anymore? What cooler than that? They got comic books. Honestly, here's what it comes down to: who are you? That is what determines if you're a superhero or a supervillain.
Who am I?
If you, for instance,
Like who's
if
the
we take
reader?
if you're the Covenant, then Master Chief is like the ultimate villain.
Yeah.
if you are the humans, he's your advocate, just like with Superman. Except for Superman's kind of even worse because he left his home planet and he came here and he had a chance to save his entire race. Now, granted, he would have killed the humans, but he chose to side with the humans and kill and let his entire civilization just die.
Whether or not.
Yeah. So like he's kind of a supervillain to them and a traitor, but to us, we're like, yeah, Superman, you're the best.
Yeah.
So that's what it all
Valid
boils down
point,
to.
you know, this is why we have our experts on.
That's right.
Tune
Anything.
in next time. We're gonna have a different expert on a different topic.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in today, Ryan.
You're welcome. It's been great. See you.
In other news.
Yeah. In the lamestream media.
If you have any medical questions, I'll be here for you.
Whoa, Dr. Lewis, you're here today. Thanks so much for
Good to see
coming.
you. Good to see
Thanks
you.
for coming. I've been having this like sore throat.
Oh, you're gonna die in 2 days.
Oh, is it
It's probably
Ebola?
cancer.
I think Ebola is more scary nowadays.
Ebola.
In-
Okay,
in the
honestly, I have
lamestream
not
media,
even
Ebola.
looked up what Ebola is. Is it like
What?
what is Ebola?
Have you
I
read
haven't,
the
I
hot
haven't, I
zone?
haven't looked it up. Yeah, no.
You haven't read the hot zone.
Ebola, as they call it in lamestream media.
It's a
Ebola.
lame thing to say.
Wait, no, hey, Mr. Expert.
Yeah, you need the glasses. If you're gonna talk, you need glasses
No, I don't know
about
if
things
I
that are
should-
small.
I don't know whether I should take it seriously or not.
No, don't. No,
You should
yeah, do
scare
it.
the
I
people.
actually-
You should be like, "Oh, I'm so scared."
Ebola was originated
Oh, here we go.
by Bigfoot.
Oh.
And this is why it's so controversial in lamestream media, is because the whole idea that Bigfoot doesn't exist comes into question. And
But I
this is
saw a
the-
documentary on Animal Planet, Surprisingly Human, and there was footage. There's like half a second in the commercial of like Bigfoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole controversy here, and why everybody's so afraid is that if Ebola is real, so is Bigfoot. And,
Oh.
and what does that mean for the human race? No one knows.
I
Because
mean-
if Bigfoot's real, does
I
that mean
mean-
Godzilla's real as well? Like all these questions.
That
are
is
just
a very great.
all these questions are popping up, and people are dying left and right, trying to come up with answers. And
Why do you-
I wasn't laughing at Ebola in that. I was laughing at like Bigfoot. I was picturing Bigfoot, so just kind of clarify.
I like how you equivalized Bigfoot with Godzilla.
well, I mean, it's all possibilities.
They're out
You know,
there.
speaking of Bigfoot, we actually found him personally at my campfire. We went to the river and had a nice bonfire with some friends, and I took a panorama shot, and Brad was walking across the screen, and we got. Have you seen this even? Like, look how
Oh, yeah, I did.
straight.
It
Look
looks
at
so
that.
cool.
What
That's
are you?
Forest. That's
I like-
Forest.
No, Forrest is over there.
No, that's okay. That's Berryman. That's what's his name?
That's me.
Oh, that is you. Oh, it is Forrest.
Yeah, that's
It's
Forest.
Bigfoot.
Forrest is big. I'm gonna show them.
Forest is pretty cool.
You need to show these people because
Yeah.
they have no idea.
So here's like, it kind of looks pretty normal, but then you zoom in on like, well, this creature here in the middle. It's like, what is that?
So he's the fire creature.
Hey, be respectful of creatures.
God loves all the little children.
And,
all
and
the
God-
children of the
It's
world.
not working at all. This is horrible.
Red and yellow, black and white.
Anyway,
They're all
he's
precious
super
in his
tall.
sight.
He's got really long arms. It's really interesting.
Okay. So, Ryan, since we need your expertise again.
Oh, great.
Come over here with your glasses.
Well, it depends what question I'm answering, and that will determine what I put on my face.
Okay, so hold on. Oh no.
Okay, well, what's the question?
Okay, so on this superhero topic, who is your favorite superhero of all time? Expert.
Can I say
No,
Obama?
no, I don't need anything for this.
Obama. That's what
Obama's.
the mainstream media would want you to
I'm pretty sure the lamestream media would want me to say he's the greatest villain of all time.
Lamestream. Actually, pretty much everyone doesn't like him right now.
Exactly.
In the
Let's not talk
media.
about politics.
In the media.
I agree.
Let's not talk about. But so, who's your favorite superhero?
Mine?
Yes.
My favorite superhero is. I think it's Batman.
I agree. Now, hang on. Is it Batman because of the movies, or because of like compared to other?
Well, I mean, I'm not really, caught up with the whole comic book scene or any
aside
of that.
from that, like compared to other movies, you think Batman is one of the better?
Well, I guess I shouldn't say he's my favorite superhero. I should say that those are my favorite superhero movies, and therefore they are my favorite superheroes. Superman's great and everything, but I like Batman. Even though he can't fly or do any of that crazy stuff, X-Men are awesome. I guess, but they wouldn't be
It
considered
makes you feel like
superheroes.
you can do it too.
As long as you're.
I mean, you have the
Right.
suits, right? Can't you just build yourself a superhero suit and?
I can be all like Arrow.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
saying Brad's Batman. I'd like to point out. that
Where's the
Batman?
Batcave?
Batman. And
Where's the Batcave? Hopefully,
I would know
this. Where's the Batcave?
Where do you think the Batcave is? It's not where I said it is.
Batman has amnesia.
What was your question?
What I was saying is that, like, I'm not saying you're Batman, but I just like to point out that Brad and Batman have never been seen in the same room at the same time. Did we just lose audio?
No,
Okay.
Um,
I'm just saying that.
that's
What's
very-
your favorite superhero, aka superhero movie?
I don't know. I really have no idea.
that's a great answer.
Well, he thinks. Well, our expert,
I'm sorry.
researches that topic.
Dr. Lewis.
I would say that Batman is also
Okay.
probably my favorite.
I don't have to answer that question, but you said Doctor, and it reminded me of Doctor Who, and so I'm just gonna say I enjoy those. I enjoy those. Those are
Great.
great.
I don't.
There are
In
so
fact,
many.
okay, this is my Facebook stats right now. I was listening to the BBC on the drive home, and they referenced, as they were talking about some political figure, I don't know, but they said, unless he can do a Doctor Who-like regeneration, whatever, it doesn't matter. They said Doctor Who-like regeneration in the news,
Spoiler.
and it was hilarious. I honestly, I got Siri out, and I held down, and I said, Doctor Who-like regeneration, so I would remember what it was, so that I could put it as my status later, because it was so funny.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
I think you're the only one that heard that.
I mean,
BBC
from America, that really
BBC's
cared.
pretty
I bet I bet Peter would be like, oh, I totally heard that too.
big.
Oh, you guys.
It's like
know who
I was
Peter
actually
is.
the one that wrote it.
Dude, because he is a BBC writer, or used to
This is
be.
true, that's what I'm saying.
Oh wait, that guy,
That's right.
Yep.
like that guy.
Peter. What's his last name?
Peter Griffin.
Griffin. I was gonna try my Family Guy impression, but it didn't work because I didn't do it.
It didn't work because you didn't do it. Yeah, that.
Bad is that word.
Bad
is that word.
No,
We're done.
no.
What's going on here? Iron Man is watching me. He
I
is.
joined a little bit late, and you're talking about Bigfoot. Daniel, it's all your fault that we're talking about Bigfoot.
I think it's your fault, actually. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
If we had showed up earlier, we'd be talking about something completely different.
And
Agreed.
you know what? What would
Yep.
you like us to talk about?
I would like to talk about booty.
Booty.
Never mind. You can
Brad
just
is
look at
all
it.
about that bass. Everyone.
You put that booty on your face. There you
That is very interesting.
go.
You know, I'm all about that bass dough, right? She's got. I mean, it's got all the right.
All the right.
Okay, this is a
Anyway.
very good
all
one.
the
Okay,
right
preemptive faceplant.
places.
You win a medal. Next time we see you, we will give you a medal for this question. If you were a supervillain, what would your supervillain power be, and what would your catchphrase be when you lose?
I would turn every cute
When I
kitten into
lose?
a porcupine.
That's very deadly and scary. Why would you do that?
Once, as soon as you touched, and it wouldn't look like a porcupine until you touched it, and it would turn into a porcupine.
That would suck.
It would suck. Every
For being
No
the
more-
villain,
no
that
more
would be
kittens.
like your
no more
Achilles heel.
kitten videos on the internet.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
Just
That'll
porcupine
teach
videos. Everybody be like, oh, it's
Right, and it's in it, and I'm I'm part of the lamestream media, and my goal is to get people to watch the lamestream media, and not YouTube.
I get it.
Okay, so what would your catchphrase be when you lose against Batman, aka Brad?
Ah, gosh.
I'm the superhero in this situation. I like it. I like it a lot.
How do you defeat me? I mean, that's kind of.
Well, here's
Very
what I do.
trustworthy.
You turn my cat into a porcupine, and I stab you with my porcupine. So-
I just
Achilles
did it really
heel.
episodic. Like I would just be like, "Oh, looks like you did it again," and then I'd like fly away.
Dang you, Batman!
I'll be back
This,
with another kitten.
this isn't last you've seen of me.
Then I would just run away.
It's like you suck. That's my thing.
You suck.
You.
I'll be back. You suck. Okay.
No, it's not just you suck. It'd be like, ah.
Why are you an old man?
Because that's my supervillain power. I can turn into a young man.
Okay.
So I can transform like faces and bodies and stuff. So if I wanted to be old, I can go like, "Grr."
Is this ironic or not?
How is this ironic?
I don't know.
Okay, but you would defeat me. So how would you defeat the old man Brad or young man Brad or the guy that can?
You're allergic to porcupines.
No, nothing to do with porcupines. Nothing to do with
How
porcupines.
tricky to mimic an old guy who's dying, and then you would die because you mimicked it.
Wow, you're just a horrible superhero.
Oh,
How's the butt coming? Are you done?
No,
Come on, hurry
it's
up.
looking good though.
so if this isn't a butt area,
It's
Wait,
right here.
It
Let
is
me
the
show
butt
you.
area, isn't it?
No, it is. Right? Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm bringing booty back. It goes like that one. Rounds out the back. I'm funny, okay? I'm funny.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
and your butt.
Oh no!
I'm Batman.
Punch face.
Break fingers. I love that video. What's the video called? Do you even know?
Yeah, it's
Do
Death
you
Metal Batman.
even know?
Death Metal Batman. Batman. I love Death Metal Batman.
Kick every time.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm gonna read your question, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. Brad, this is for you.
Okay, I can hear.
Why wouldn't you shape the main piece before attaching the pieces? I don't know what it means.
Okay, well, I'm gonna kind of try to assume a little bit here. Read that question again.
Okay, why wouldn't you shape the main piece before attaching the pieces?
Okay, that's
This is
a
too cool for school.
okay. So I'm gonna assume that I think that I am doing that exactly. So technically, this is a main piece, but it goes on the back of another main piece that's already formed. So you would make the main piece, right, and then you would put the details on that once you finish. So like this is the basic shape of the butt piece. Now I'm going to be adding little pieces to, in essence, layer it up and give it some detail. So hopefully I answered your question. Maybe you should clarify a little bit, Tiffany.
Okay, Ryan, we need your expertise again. This is kind
gosh.
of getting ridiculous.
Where is that shirt? You son of a gun!
Ah, it's right here. I'm not drawing a dragon or anything.
Yeah, you got the cat too. Or do you want it back after
No,
this?
you got it.
No,
I'm
I can.
through.
Okay.
Okay, so
Perfect.
Okay,
expert,
okay.
Expert Ryan, where does Master Chief go to the bathroom? And Daisy Stump said that superheroes don't poop. Is that factual or is that just a myth?
Well, I just took it.
Well, here's something. Well, here's something to think about. Do women poop? What's the answer to that question?
No one
I don't
knows.
know. Are you trying to imply women are superheroes? Like, what? I don't get it.
No, I'm just saying if
What are
women
you
don't
saying?
poop, then it's totally possible that superheroes don't poop.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought you
I'm
were
gonna
being
have to
racist.
disappoint you. I grew up with 3 sisters,
That's
so I know that's not true. But
Whoa.
the chief obviously
Oh god.
carries a bathroom with him, and
That's
every
a
time
He's got a diaper.
every time you push start, and you think you're going to the bathroom, you don't know he is too. So
That's a great
it's
point.
kind of like those fake survival shows where they think you think they're all alone, but really behind the camera there's like a tent and like a crew of people.
It's like, man, I'm really freezing out here.
It's like, gosh, I'm so cold, and then
And there's like a heater.
which reminds me of the Even Stevens movie a long time ago
Why?
because it's exactly what it was. There was like a TV, well, not quite.
That wasn't a reality show, right?
No, it's a movie. It's a Disney Channel original movie. One of the worst I've ever seen.
Even Stevens. I bet you that's probably better than the shows that are on Disney Channel now.
I'll guarantee you.
Probably.
But I don't know. I don't know. I just. I don't know. What? Okay.
Regular Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf.
Oh God, that is the funniest thing. Okay, if you haven't seen that new Shia LaBeouf video on
Look up the
YouTube,
Shia LaBeouf video.
please do it. Just Google Shia LaBeouf and it will come up. I guarantee you. It is the funniest thing ever. My girlfriend didn't like it. She actually thought it was really stupid.
That's okay.
Yeah, it was really sad.
What?
Jessica, if you're watching this, which you're not, You
But
suck.
you're not. She's
she's too cool for school. I mean, let's be real.
The butt plate is flat and not curved.
It will be.
oh look, it's kind of ta-da.
It doesn't need to be curved. It's not technically supposed to be curved if you look at some reference pictures. It's just kind of supposed to cover the back.
Space diaper.
That could be, this is the space diaper.
It's scary.
Have you ever walked into a girl's bathroom? Holy crap, I have. And this actually happened recently too.
Oh
I
no!
walked in and I'm exhausted from class and I'm waiting for this guy to show up. And so I'm just like walking there, I'm like, this smells funny. That's the first thing I think of. And then I
Smells
look
funny?
around.
Wait.
It's girls' bathrooms completely smells different than any guy's bathroom. Like that's the one thing that's anyway. And then I was like, where are the urinals?
What are? Did you go looking for them?
No, I literally I was
Like, maybe
What
they're-
are they?
maybe it's behind this wall.
Ma'am, what are you doing in
Is
there?
Maybe it's in this locked stall.
it-
Nope. Definitely not in there.
Luckily, there was no one there. So I just kind of hippity hoppity bopped out of there.
What does that look like? Is that because you had to go to the bathroom?
Here's
Is that-
what I'll show you.
I see. Okay. This is,
You walk in and you're like, oh my God. I'm
See,
not
for
doing
me,
everything.
it kind of looks like this. just turn around immediately and get out of there. I went to, actually, it was the weekend before that tragedy happened on the sprint track with, I think it was Tony Stewart and that one guy
Okay.
that got hit.
Yes.
And we were at a dirt track, and there, I don't remember. It was okay, whatever. I don't know. It was confusing. And I walked in, and there was all these stalls, and there was towels hanging down for all the doors.
Bet you they all look like men in there though.
I don't know. I didn't stick around. I didn't stick around to find out. I walked in and turned right around.
They went into the right
Oh,
room.
it was dumb. They had the. Okay, it was a whole section, and it was like under the stands. The right side of the stands was the men's, and the left side of the stands was the women's. And so I was walking under there, and I come up on the first one, and they put the signs on the left and right of the doors, but they were both for the same bathroom, and so it said women on one side. And I figured, oh, that side's women, so
This one has
I'll
to
take
be-
a 360 and go in this door and not look at the sign because obviously it's gonna be men. It's not the women door. And so that's when I walked right in and was like,
Yep, I was
Were there
wrong.
people there?
I don't even remember. I just was like, what? There's like a whole wall of literally towels for these doors, and I just turned around. It's like, oh, this is wrong.
Why do women have towels in their bathroom?
Because they don't use toilet paper's not enough.
It was,
Oh my
wow.
God.
I don't even want to know.
All right.
No.
But, okay, so yeah, that's actually funny that you should ask because that happened to me recently.
Oh gosh, I have a funny
You
story.
used a towel.
Yeah, I used a towel recently, but I also walked into a woman's
So I
bathroom.
used a towel.
I bought a towel.
You know, when I got out of the shower, you know.
Like 2 days.
I actually, I've never walked into a women's bathroom before, but I almost did, and I went in, and then a guy was like, "Wrong way," and I'm like, "Oh," and then I turned around and
So
I
you
was like
almost walked
halfway in. I was like halfway in, and it's one of those like airports where they don't really have doors, you kind of walk.
That's how mine was too.
So that's kind of what happened, and somebody saved my life
Mm.
from embarrassment.
What a gentleman.
What a
Gentleman.
what a
What a gentleman.
what a gentleman.
Many times a week.
I don't know. Many times,
Oh.
many times as you want.
So what are you gonna do after you put on the black
Oh, thanks for bringing that one up.
faces? You're welcome, Brad.
I'm just here, doing this booty plate. I just put it on my face.
Maximus.
But I am doing something called layering now, and it's really looking good. And I think that
Are you gonna cut into that, or is that
No,
how it
no,
looks?
no,
Is that
big
what it is?
boy.
It's flat.
no, yeah, it's flat. I'm just gonna go put like 5 more on there. Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. Just FYI, we have 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's not enough. Maybe it is. It's enough.
You guys homework. To do.
I do, which is really sad.
I'm gonna eat something after this.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat though.
Probably food.
Yeah. I bought grapes. Frozen grapes are the best.
You did?
You bought frozen grapes?
Oh.
Is that in the frozen aisle?
Can I have some of them?
No, it's in the regular aisle, and then you freeze them.
Oh, can I have some of them? I want some. I haven't had any in a
You
while.
can. There's 2 bags in there.
So yeah, that's Homer's.
Really?
I don't. Well, maybe one.
What the
but I
heck?
don't think so.
There's 2 bags in there that I've been missing out on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I just kind of gave up. 'cause
And my freezer burned green mint chocolate. What's your favorite ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite. What's your favorite ice cream?
What's your favorite ice
What
cream?
is your favorite ice cream?
What?
is your favorite ice cream?
What is your favorite ice cream? And don't answer here. No. Answer next week
What is
on
your
every picture ever.
Okay.
Oh,
Just say
No. Just
my favorite ice cream is, and then blank. Or that would look really good with a ice cream on top. I don't know. What are you doing, Brad?
Here's
I'm curious, and I think they would be too.
here is what I want to know. I would like you to tell me your favorite ice cream.
I don't know what voice he's trying to do, but
I
he's Russian. He's very
Don't
terrible.
know, but I am trying very hard. It's just hard.
No, Bradley, tell them what you're cutting out here.
Terribly? Okay.
Tell them.
I
Right
am
now.
cutting out one of these big boy pieces.
Okay, so you put the black piece on there, and are you cutting it a little bit bigger than the
No,
last
I'm
one,
putting
or what?
another thing on top of it. So
Same size and everything,
something
or-
smaller. Something smaller. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because that's how it looks in the game. And I've
Oh,
already
to make
built
them
one.
symmetrical, you put it on top of the other one and cut them both out.
Yes, I
Okay.
trace it out to make them symmetrical. Yeah, sorry.
That's pretty smart, Joachim.
But very smarty. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I've got like three more pieces to do here, and most of them aren't the same size. So
Okay, so curious question. You're doing engineering. Has studying engineering helped you in any way at all
oh, definitely.
while building? In what ways?
Actually, it's funny because studying engineering hasn't really helped me do this, but doing this has helped me with my classes in engineering. We had a class that was like material and design manufacturing, and I did very well because it was all like materials and casting and making molds and like the types of molds and all that kind of stuff. So I was really good at that because I already know. But we were doing a lot with metals and dealing a lot with metals instead of, plastic and foam and resin and stuff. But it was the same,
Is this one they had to make the videos for?
essentially. I don't remember.
The one that I went to the tower with y'all, and you had to comment on other people's videos, and one person went way overboard and really in depth, and like
Yeah,
you're like, this is ridiculous.
yeah. That's the same class, and we had to do a lot of fun stuff with that.
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed it. So
Yep.
we got some 3 dimensions on here, 3D stuff. Cool.
You're like a 3D printer
I
Just-
print, except just not
from your mind.
Except significantly more expensive.
Yeah.
From your mind.
From the back, right? Not Right.
It's a mini stash.
So here, I'm almost done here.
Buy your mustache.
Just kidding.
Or
You can.
mustache plus.
It's the mustache 4 and the mustache 6 plus.
Oh god. I think everyone that I've talked to who's had the iPhone 6 Plus and anyone online, they're like regretting buying the 6 Plus.
Oh,
It's so
totally.
big.
Totally, and that's really funny.
Yeah, though apparently they wouldn't go back, which is weird. Like they find it.
What do you mean?
Small.
I wish I didn't like do this,
They don't-
but I can't go back.
Like they don't like the fact that they can't use it with one hand. You know, it doesn't fit in your pocket comfortably.
I wanted to try the double click drop down screen. I never got to do that.
It does. It works. I mean, it does what it's.
Where'd you go? Did you go somewhere?
No, our friends have.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
cool. Yeah, I am very close to being finished here, guys. So just bear with me.
So, how long do you think you're gonna keep building until you give up? Is this gonna be a hobby of yours forever?
I want it to be. I mean, it would be kind of cool if it became something I could do for a living. I don't know. I don't think I'd personally want to do this like specifically, all the time.
You have a lot of dreams.
But I've got a lot of stuff like working for a studio or something. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun.
I have a dream like every night.
I don't, man. I haven't dreamed in a long time.
Neither have I. It's
It's
actually
so
weird.
annoying. I don't know if it's because I'm not sleeping or what.
It's apparently. Hang on.
Yeah. Put on the expert.
So apparently,
Dr.
when you
Brown.
go into very deep sleep, and once you're in REM sleep, you're past that, and when you're getting a good night's sleep, you will not remember your dreams. On the other hand, if you're having shallow dreams that are very short, you tend to remember your dreams better. So what that means is that you and Yusa are getting good night rests.
Good.
That's really interesting.
It's been. This is a message from the expert.
The expert McJabrelli.
Wise words from Jabet.
That was tune us in. Thanks for joining us, Jabrelli.
Come back next
Welcome,
time.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Hashtag.
Jim. Call me Jim.
Jim Kari.
Jim. Yes.
This is really horrible.
Would
No,
you
I-
make another stash?
I tried to make a mini one.
Parents of face is my favorite. Next live, can we have Ryan working hard and Brad fiddling and dropping stuff and playing with his hair?
Yeah, we can. I agree.
What are you gonna be working hard on?
I'm gonna be working hard on that ornament.
Oh, he's making himself an
And
ornament.
all of the freaking coasters you have to build for everybody.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about. Actually, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna get a chainsaw.
Yeah, all the orders you have to fill.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a chainsaw. I'm gonna get like a tons of foam. And I'm just gonna just go make like 12 cuts, and then I'll be done.
How many are you gonna make with 12 cuts?
I'm gonna make a lot.
That's really a lot.
One more cut and I'm done.
All right, we'll wait for you to get done.
One more.
That looks like an animal.
Okay, give me that in scissors.
Please.
No.
No, I'm saying please.
No.
Please take them from me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hashtag impression props.
Impression props.
What is this?
I
Because
don't.
you two were doing impressions like freaking impressionists.
Where are we?
Yes, that's right.
Heard of it
I will
at
comment on every photo, hashtag Ryan Butterfingers. You know, I will be okay with that, and I will personally like your comments.
Yeah, Daniel Jabrelli will like your comment.
And I will be liking every comment that has something to do with ice cream.
And I will be liking nothing.
Brad doesn't like anything. He's heartless and soulless.
I don't.
He's
Wait,
a
what did we
quantum
decide?
of
What did we
soulless.
decide? We decided something. What did we decide?
Did we actually decide?
I think we decided.
Wait, okay, so here's a serious question.
Holy Christ. Okay.
Wait, experts don't ask serious questions.
Yeah, they do.
This is a poll.
No, we asked the questions to the experts.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, expert don't get to ask no questions. Oh, there you go.
Holy nope.
Holy. Okay, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm setting a precedence.
Oh, what?
I'm setting a precedence.
Hurry up and precedence already.
We've set a precedent. Go.
Okay. We are thinking of naming what's happening here right now, this hangout, something. We don't know anything.
And we don't want to call it something.
That would be great if we didn't do that.
Yes. So, if you clever people like Preemptive Faceplant or anyone else who's clever, as clever or more clever than Preemptive Faceplant, can come up with something
That should
That
be
is-
hard.
that is
Oh!
that is meaningful, that is funny, and entertaining and intriguing to call this little hangout thing that we have, we will steal it from you. We won't give you credit, but
Nope.
we will call this show, this hangout, whatever you come up with,
Which has to be awesome.
which has to be awesome.
Well, maybe that was loud.
Oh,
All right, I am done. So all I have to do now is glue it right here, and it will be the big booty, and it will be good. So awesome. So I just scratch pulled this. Cool.
So would you say you scratched the butt? Scratch the butt. That's it. That's it. You better just scratch. Just come and scratch the butt, and we.
Let's
that-
not
that will be
comment
good.
that.
I
No.
think you should.
I don't think that's the thing we've got to comment on.
Wednesday Night Live. What do we think about
Maybe we should comment where's
Wednesday
Brad
Night
Sharpie.
Live.
Wednesday Night Live?
Maybe it should be where's Brad Sharpie.
I like it. Let's just roll
Where's
with
Brad
that for a
Sharpie?
while.
Hashtag where's Brad Sharpie? Because these son of a guns keep stealing it, and it better not be a thing. Because if it is a thing, I will.
So there's a
They're
large
flopping.
project of things. Just do something, and we'll.
No,
we'll
we
know.
have to have something specific.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Ha.
so
It's my Sharpie. That's Mustache Chief. Mustache Chief. Mustache
Mustache.
Chief.
Mustache Chief.
Mustache Chief. Mustache
So
Chief.
comment.
You know, it could be Mustache Chief, like Must Ask Chief, and that's what we could call the show, Must Ask Chief. And just and
Ooh,
he's
that's actually
and this is our icon.
That's actually not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Though I do like Wednesday Night Live. That sounds kind of cool.
Wednesday. It's because it's Saturday night. It's a ripoff.
I know.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're not ripoffs.
We're not ripoffs.
But it sounds cool. Andrew, I like your comment, even though he hates it and he despises it.
What?
Don't ever say that again.
Stupid idea. That's all I have. If you were here, I'd burn you.
Oh my!
That
I
is-
think you should sue that.
Yeah, that was a threat.
Impact Talk.
I like that actually. That's
Impact Talk.
actually
Talk.
it's almost there. There's something about it.
Impact Talks.
Brad touched the butt.
Mm,
He touched the butt.
What if I did this preemptive? What if I did a preemptive face plant?
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
No, I'm
Don't
not
do
gonna
it.
do it. That'd be bad.
You don't want to do that.
Impact Talks
Impact Talks.
That's not bad at all. You know.
in.
Oh, but you guys don't have a set night. It's,
Oh.
yeah, it's tonight.
We're
It's
doing
Wednesday night.
Yes, we're
At
trying to
some-
do Wednesday night at 7:30.
7:30 or 7, depending.
Seven.
Depending on when we get home and how hungry we are, and
You know what? Let's just say 7:30. Period.
Wait, why not comma?
Could be comma. Maybe semicolon.
How about exclamation mark? Because it's
Exclamation
exciting.
Very like woo.
See, this is our grammar guy, grammar expert. He has the glasses.
Yeah, I don't do English.
Very well.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. This has been awesome. Let's.
Wait, one thing. Okay, so I still want to hear your awesome ideas for the name of the show. So post it anywhere on our page, and I will.
Not right. You comment in the section in the link post. Comment in the link post what you think the name of this Wednesday night fight club or Wednesday night impact talks, whatever, whatever you want. And we'll look at them there.
Yeah, and we will steal it, and we will use it.
We will use it. We will steal it, and we will not give you credit. You should now. You have a big incentive to do it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll try to make this a regular thing. Next week we will know exactly what time we're gonna have, but right now it's planned at 7:30 Central Time p.m. every Wednesday. So thanks for tuning out in with us, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Now we
Okay,
gotta
bye.
awkwardly wait to see how it turns out.
Wave, awkwardly wave.
Don't smile.
That's all, folks.